Alright guys, we're back on the Cat Ramrod again today. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I know I want to get the engine uh, mounted to the engine plate and we'll go from there. I got some other stuff that we could possibly get on here, get installed, So I guess we'll just get right to it and start trying to figure out how to get this thing bolted down. Whoa. And that's the cops. Okay, I got the dead Predator engine that I'm using for mock-up. So, the way I usually go about doing this, and it's worked really good for me in the past, I'm going to see if I can get this eyeballed where I kind of think it's going to go. That looks pretty good. So what I got, sometimes I have a paint pen. This is just a whiteout pen. I always buy these from the dollar store. So what I'll do is I'll just trace around the block. And I'll get you in here in a minute and show you what this looks like. A little easier said than done. All the stuff in the way. But yeah, we just kind of establish where the corners are going to be. This doesn't have to be perfectly exact, but you kind of want to just at least get to where you can tell where the engine's going to go. Man, this one's hard to do right here. There we go. Use the two-hand technique. So I'll get you down. Oh, excuse me. Get you down here and you can see what I've done. You can see the white marks around the corners of the block. You can see back in there, I got that too. So we'll take the engine off and I'll show you the next step I do. Okay, so what we'll do is turn the engine on its side here. It's good to have a engine like this that's not going to get oil over the bottom of it, through the carb and stuff, but usually you take, my hands are kind of clean right now. Wow, that's just a metal splinter. That's nice. Get them kind of dirty. That feels really good. Take your piece of paper, just some copy paper or whatever you got. And you do like the old paper doll trick, I guess. Dirty finger. Now definitely establish your corners, because that's what you're going to use to reference the rest of it. Something like that. I'm going to write a F on here, a white F. That's pretty much what you end up with. It's kind of like a template of the bottom of your engine. So then we grab some scissors. We'll cut it out. Like that. Now, the thing is, you have to flip it over, but usually the engine's pretty greasy, so you still get your marks. Can you see that? So you just take your little piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be really exact, because I like to give myself a little bit of wiggle room with my bolt holes. And I got my trusty center punch. I got a small hammer. Sorry, I was off camera. And I take something like a center punch. Oh, I moved it. Sometimes you want to tape it. Oh boy, I might get a piece of tape. Just so I can get this done a little easier. You know, by yourself, you can fidget around. Get it right where I had it, right? Okay, I'm gonna go around and we'll center punch these holes. This one, I don't think I'm going to use that one, but maybe. And it gives you pretty clear marks to where you can drill your holes. And now I'm not going to drill holes because I don't want to. So what I'm going to do, and since I want it to kind of slot a little bit, I'm just going to draw rough slots. Boy, this is not a very good angle. Like this. This last one over here. Get to be a little artistic, you know. Gotta make sure it's big enough for a 5/16 hole. More square is probably better. And there it is, you know. That's pretty much it. We'll fine tune it at the end. But we're just gonna get started. Get 4 slots. And now, at this point, if you don't have, back up a little bit. All right, now at this point, if you don't have, I'm going to use I have a Cut 50 plasma cutter I got off of eBay or Amazon, I can't remember. So I'm just going to plasma cut these out. But if you don't have a plasma cutter, I have other videos where I show you how to do this with like a Dremel or, you know, even a drill bit if you're, you know, really desperate. You want to cut some slots. But a Dremel works, a little cutoff wheel. It will achieve the same kind of thing I'm going to do, but give me a minute. I'm going to set up my plasma cutter, and I'm going to plasma cut these out. All right, I got everything set up. My plasma cutter turned on. I'm kind of excited. I haven't used this thing all year. It's one of my favorite toys I have. Let's see if we can try not to burn ourselves, huh? might be it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's take you down and see if I wreck this thing or not. See if I not get me on the shadow. Come on this side. There we go. They're pretty close, lined up with the other ones. That's why I wasn't sure if I was going to use them or not. But now I'll get my die grinder. Kind of messed up on that one. It'll be fine. There we go. Not bad. This is the plasma cutter I'm using. It's a Cut 50 IGBT. I had another one of these. Yeah, it's an S7. That's what it is, S7. And it was about $100 cheaper than this one. And I had it for about a year. This one's I've had for 2 years now. Seeing as how my birthday was last month. Yeah, I'm real happy with it so far. Not a paid sponsorship, but this one works pretty good. About 250 bucks. Okay. Got this die grinder. Grind these out, make them a little smoother, huh? I don't need you right now. Yeah, that's alright. A little noisy. Die grinder uses a lot of air. But I just kind of rounded out the ends. I don't know, that one's really close to the pipe. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that one unless I make some kind of custom bolt. You can see, kind of. That isn't helping at all. But the pipe, you know, it's like right up against the edge there. So I probably won't use that one, but if 3 never doesn't work, how's it go? If 3 won't work, 4 never would have, something like that. Alright, well, plasma cutter always leaves slag, so I'll just clean some of this off. I like using a chisel. Almost looks like that one needs to be hogged out a little bit. So I got any air left in this thing? That looks a lot better. Let me grab my little... Oh, I got the flashlight on. Let me turn that off so I don't kill my battery. Grab my sandy grindy unit here. Oh, look at that Hyper Tough I talk shit about. Yeah, I still use it. It works good for that kind of stuff. You know, about one minute at a time. Okay. Where we at? Okay. Let's see. I got some bolts. I don't know if they're long enough. By the time I finish assembling this thing, I might have to go get some different ones. They're grade 8 too. I don't know if I need grade 8. But let's try to get this thing up on the bench and see if my slots I made work. Okay, neighbor dog's barking, but we're just going to keep going. I got 2 bolts started in the back. Get this one in. Oh. Or maybe not. That's awesome. I have to get in the way of the shot, probably. Actually, these bolts I think are going to work just fine. But here we go. Slot in action. Where's my chain? A mock-up zip-tied chain. Yeah. This thing's actually going to have to be shorter. It'll probably be, according to this link, it'll be something like that. So actually, that's really good. There's a lot of side-to-side movement, which you want for chain alignment reasons. All right, I'm happy with that. Cool. I actually had to clamp my small tripod onto, I'll show you. I had to clamp my small tripod onto my other tripod because this thing's so tall now. I've got it on a Newton crate, on a 4x6, just so I could, you know, get the action. But yeah, that's pretty good. Those I think those grade 8 bolts are going to work just fine. I never did test. Here's one. Sorry about the camera work. Getting seasick, are you? Oh boy, I think actually once it's in, I can get that 4th one in. Right on. Well, there we go. 1 engine slot, or 4, I guess. Not bad. I'm happy. I don't know if it's all in the shot, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got for the rest of the build. Now, there might be, I don't know, maybe 2 more episodes, maybe 3, I don't know, depending on how I feel. But I got to make a seat, so I got this board, square board, some OSB. We'll cut it down. It's almost the perfect width already. We'll cut it down. I'm not sure about this. I don't know if you can see it. There's this like number license plate bracket thing. I might cut that off. I don't know. Maybe you architect purist might get mad, but whatever. So we got that. We'll make a seat. It'll probably be that same brown leather that I've been using like on the mini chopper seat. And I've got a brake lever. I think for now I'm just going to do rear brakes. I don't know, maybe if I feel like it, I'll do the front ones too, but I just want to drive it, so I think all we need is rear brakes for now. And I got this bike cable kit, which I think has a pretty heavy duty cable I can use for the brake. And then off of, what is this, eBay? I think so. Maybe Amazon. It's been a while. I got it on February last year. I got a throttle kit. Comes with a cable. And it has this start button. I think I might wire that to a kill wire. So there's that. And then I was gonna find a tank around here, and I was looking through my options. I have this one tank, but it leaks, and I have this other tank I want to use on another project. So I ended up going on Amazon, and I bought the the Amazon tank that's always on everything. Can you see that? Let me. Is that getting in the shot? Even? Not even close. That'll look good on there. So, let me put you back here. Ginger. Oh, gotta readjust. Yeah. So, yeah, and that came with a bunch of stuff. Comes with a filter. I'll come up with some fuel line. So, I got a tank. I got a throttle. Got a brake lever. I got some cables. I got to make a seat. And then exhaust. I also have. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, here it is. This is just something in my hoard. I might use this. I might not. This is just one of those screw-on mufflers. So I'll take probably. Okay, now I'll show you this too. I'm all over the place. I know. This is the engine. Oh, that's going on here. Actually, this was one that I got from my friend, and it was lightly seized, but it's not. It runs great. Let me see if I haven't started it in forever. Will it start right here in front of you? Start on. It's got some gas. I think it's out of gas. It'll start though. We'll use this motor. It's a Hemi. Can you see the Hemi? It's a Hemi. So yeah, coming along. I think this thing's going to be cool. Something else I wanted to talk about. Nope, that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Do me a favor, share this video. It was my birthday last month. Let's try to hit a goal. See, I just turned 40. I want to get 40 views. Oh.